Welcome diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Geary Gibbs,
And welcome to a special edition of Racing Legends.
That's right, while we're all set up at the Helix Track, we wanted to give these guys a shot. Now, because there's only 6 cars, we're doing a head-to-head best of 3 races, and the 2 top drivers from the first rounds get an automatic bye for their first race, so they're through to the next round.
Now, the overall winner and top car at the Canyon was the GT40 Mark IV.
Yeah, that thing's a beast.
Then the second car was the number 1 Ford Mustang Fastback.
He also put on a very impressive show.
Then we've got a Ford GT40.
I've got to say, I'm not sure how these super low-slung cars are going to go.
The second Ford Mustang Fastback, this one number 20.
At least the track's mostly lane, so the spectators should be safe.
Then the 2 worst performing cars in the Canyon was the Chevrolet Nova and the Oldsmobile 442.
Both those cars definitely struggled on the Canyon track, but this is quite different. It's laned, it's highly technical. Maybe they've got a shot against the faster cars.
Well, the first 2 are loaded in the gate, the other drivers are lined up ready to go. Let's head up and check them out. So first up, we've got the Ford GT40 on the outside lane versus the Oldsmobile 442 on the inside lane. And the Oldsmobile giving it death out of the gate, gets a jump on the GT40 and it will run down to the finish line for an early win.
The Oldsmobile looked absolutely great there. I'm not sure that the GT40 is going to be able to keep up. It seems a little bit low slung on the track.
Well, they're pretty even as they go into the first jump, through the second jump, into the under-over. The Oldsmobile gets out in front again, and where's the GT40? Oh, he stalled out.
No idea what happened there. Let's go back through the Granny's Muffins replay and find out. So they came through pretty even. The GT40 was maybe with a slight lead. Then into the second jump, they were both looking good. The Oldsmobile got a bit of a lead on him through the under-over, and then the GT40 just stalls out. So the Oldsmobile picks up 2 in a row and moves on. Next round, he'll be taking on the Mark IV GT40.
So race number 2, we've got the number 20 Mustang versus the Chevy Nova. The Nova was incredibly loose on the Canyon track, but he looks like he's keeping it together here. Nice quick run through the under-over, clean over the finish line, takes the win.
Wow, those old school muscle cars are absolutely loving this track so far. The Nova up by 1.
The Mustang's going to have to pull out a win here if he wants to stay in it, but the Nova looks like he's going to get ahead of him again. He does through the under-over, takes the win yet again. That is 2 from 2 for the Nova.
I honestly didn't think that the 2 guys that got eliminated first on the Canyon road track would have done any better on their scores, but they're looking tough to beat so far.
Well, the competition's about to get tougher for them now. The GT40 Mark IV was the top driver in the last competition, but the Oldsmobile gets a drop on him through the under-over and runs down, takes the win.
That Mark IV was charging hard at the end, but he just couldn't catch the Olds.
As they switch up the lanes, will it switch up the results? That Oldsmobile out super quick. He's got the lead going into the under-over yet again from the other lane, and with that he takes down the top seed in the competition.
What an unbelievable run from this guy. He hasn't lost a race yet.
Well, maybe he's finally found his niche.
What's his niece got to do with anything, mate?
No, not his niece. His niche.
You're just saying the same thing again, mate. It made no sense.
Okay, back to the racing. It's the Mustang versus the Nova. The Nova looking pretty good so far. The Mustang gets a lead into the under-over, but the Nova takes over again, and that is a lot of overs.
Yeah, mate, you're rhyming up a storm there. But great run there from the Nova. He was a little bit loose in the early part of the section, but look at that Mustang just got absolutely ping-ponged as he exited that second Helix area.
So the Nova taking that first win, that means the Mustang needs to win this if he's going to stay in it.
Let's just hope if he loses, he doesn't throw a tanty and throw himself into the crowd.
Well, the Nova gets out quick here, takes a big lead through the under-over section and an easy run down to the finish, and that is it for the Mustang as well.
I really thought a Mustang might have taken this. This is more their type of course, but those 2 old school muscle cars are just mopping the floor with these other guys.
So a couple of big surprises there. I was really expecting either the Mark IV or the number 1 Mustang to still be in the finals.
Oh, absolutely, mate. I mean, they were super quick on the Canyon track. I thought the Mark IV might be a little bit low for the Helix, but I really thought the Mustang would have taken it, but it looks like it's just old school muscle all the way.
And speaking of the way, this is the way that we make some extra money, so stick around, we'll be right back after the ads.
Now, Spanners, promise you won't get mad?
Why would I get mad, Frank?
Because I maybe slightly kind of promised that Cat Pirate and Big Mac could have a rematch.
We've already done the Outlaws, we're in the middle of another competition.
Yeah, but they're also kind of already in the gate, so I guess we might as well let them go.
Well, we don't really have a choice now because they're racing, but Cat Pirate out quick, Vagabond trying to catch him up. They're dead even through the under-over, Cat Pirate with a slight lead, and that's going to be a photo finish.
So Big Mac and Cat Pirate were talking after the race in the Outlaws, and Big Mac reckoned he could have beaten Petite Meow if he'd had a better lane, so they switched lanes from their race on Friday night with Cat Pirate trying to prove a point, and my goodness, this was a close one.
Yeah, they were dead even as they left that under-over, but Cat Pirate pulls out the win, only by half a bonnet length, but still.
Yeah, see, that didn't take much time.
Okay, any other surprises, Frank?
No, that was it.
You sure? You didn't promise Granny she could race her muffins down the track against Dave's nuts or something stupid?
No, I didn't, but should we do that? That sounds like a really fun race.
No. Can we just go back to the racing? It's finals time. We've got two drivers that haven't lost a race yet. Someone's got to lose here, but who's it going to be?
Well, this one's definitely going to be harder to pick than a broken nose. They've both performed excellently so far, and there doesn't appear to be an advantage to the lanes.
So they get underway for a best of 5. The Oldsmobile out a little bit quick. The Nova getting the jump through the under-over section, but here comes the Oldsmobile. He will take the first win.
What a superb race there. The Nova got the jump on him, and I thought it was going to be all over for the Oldsmobile here. You see this as they go into that under-over section. He gets a good burst of speed, but the Oldsmobile gives it the beans from the back there and just gets under him right here. He just gets into the lead through that second Helix part and takes the win. Beautiful bit of driving.
So the Oldsmobile yet to lose a race. Will the Chevy Nova put a stop to that? He jumps out of the gate pretty quick, but there goes the Oldsmobile, goes around the outside, into the under-over first this time, no looking back, and will take the second win.
Luckily for the Chevy Nova, it's a best of 5, not best of 3, so he's still got a chance. He was first across the jump there, but as they went into the second jump and into the under-over section, he just slowed down a bit, and that Oldsmobile gave it the beans again and got away from him.
So the Oldsmobile still hasn't lost a race. Is he going to make it an entire clean sweep?
Well, I've got to say, after a disappointing run on the Canyon, he is absolutely making up for it here.
So here we go. Will this be the last race, or can the Nova pull it back? They're even into the under-over section. The Nova trying to catch up, but no, the Oldsmobile will run down for yet another win.
What an insane run from that Oldsmobile. He didn't lose a race all night. He was absolutely on form, never looked back. What a great run. The Nova put up a great battle here. They were super close in the first race. They were dead even again through the under-over section, but that Oldsmobile just manages to get the power down a little bit quicker through that section and into the second Helix and took the win. And oh, look at that, he flipped over and the Nova gave him a bash until he went back over again.
So after another epic night of racing with some close finishes, congratulations to the Oldsmobile.
I've got to say, it's a beautiful looking car, and he came into this race not too scratched up after he was knocked out of the Canyon racing so soon, and he walks away still looking good and with a trophy.
Yeah, right from the outset, he just stamped his mark on this competition.
He was obviously disappointed with his Canyon performance, and he wanted to show everybody that he was actually a force to be reckoned with.
Well, he absolutely proved that tonight. Stunning bit of driving. Alright, if you've enjoyed this race, remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. If you didn't like it, remember to smash that dislike button, and why not leave us a comment as well.
And for those of you that do like it, if you want to find out more about our memberships, just click the join button. It'll show you all of the different options.
Well, that's enough from us tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time. Now, Frank, we have to talk about these extra races you've been organising.
Oh, hang on. Bring. I think that's my phone.